Hello YouTube and welcome back to Terraria. So, off stream I started doing a little bit of work and an event started, so I'm handling it now. It's called the Slime Rain and it is what it sounds to be. A rain of slime. But if you kill so many slime, I don't know why the game is moving so freaking slow. Okay. It could just be the event. But as you can see, I've started making a farm over here. So... But if you kill enough slimes, something happens. It's also a good way of attempting to get the slime wand. You only have to kill so many. My game is running really slow, so I am actually going to exit out of a couple of things here real quick. And I apologize for this, chat. I'm just hoping to make the game run a little smoother. Where is... There it is. There we go. Seems to be running a little bit better. Might need to turn up the audio a little bit. There we go. Cool. Swiftness potion, that's nice. You get all kinds of different slimes to spawn here. So... I'm thinking over here is where I actually build my arena. At least my Skeltron slash Devourer, which are all late game bosses. Or Eater of Worlds, I think it's called. Alright. And that's what happens if you kill enough slimes, is the Slime Lord will spawn. So just be a little bit mindful of that. I don't have my summon up yet at all. There we go. That might help a tiny little bit. I'm not too worried because this is a very, very early game boss. And I have no doubt that I can beat him with my current set. Because when I fought him, I think I didn't even have full plat at the time. Let alone, Is Twitch screwing up today? Because, my god, man. I do not know what is going on with my other PC right now. There we go. And the slime rain will eventually stop. Yep, there it is. Slime has stopped falling from the sky. So that was the slime rain event. Kind of standard, kind of not really all that impressive. Excuse me for a second, chat. Okay, so apparently Twitch is really having issues today because I can't get the... Yeah, my freaking... Is my stream okay? Can you tell me if my stream is okay, Mom? Am I even live? Like, hello? Well, I mean, I guess I can record this. Well, for some reason, I can't actually get my dashboard up and working. The page just won't freaking load. I don't understand it. Ooh, I got the slime hook. That's huge. That's a way better hook than this one. I have the solidifier already. Like, is Twitch down? Just looks like my dashboard is. So freaking weird. Give me 2 seconds. I'm doing an update for the browser. Maybe that'll fix it? I have no idea why my computer is bugging out like this. It is so freaking weird. And kind of irritating. Not gonna lie. Okay, let's see. Alright, there we go. Gold, tungsten, stuff I'm not probably ever gonna use. Yeah, Twitch is like down for me. Nothing is loading, nothing is going anywhere. I've lost the ability to chat. Okay, I'll just keep this stuff on me, I don't care. So, today we have a few goals. The first goal is to fight Skeltron. Because it's acting like I don't even have internet. I can't even see my Twitch chat. Like, what the actual heck is going on? Site can't be reached. So I can't get my Twitch chat back. I have no idea what to do. Give me 2 seconds, chat. Once again, I'm sorry, this is a really messed up part to the video. But it works fine on this PC. I have no idea what the fuck is wrong with this PC. I'm going to pin a message that I'm having issues. There we go. Because this is the best I can do. I try to reboot the computer, but... like, I can see chat. Because I have it pulled up on my other PC. And it's working perfectly freaking fine. But not on this one. I don't understand it. That is so frustrating. I'll keep trying, but... alright, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna reboot this PC, actually. So, literally nothing is working today, really. Pretty much. Okay, I will eventually explore the desert, but... right now I want to get to Skeltron. Personally, I think I can take him. I just need to build the battlefield. Sorry to ask you to do this, but can you stay until I get this stuff worked out? I'm not asking you to, like, have me on blast or anything. Just, like, pop in every once in a while. To make sure that my stream is still freaking working. Alright, well, anyways. So, I harvested a lot of the meteorite. Not all of it, but enough to do what I wanted to do. I'll eventually come back and grab all the meteorite again, but for now... Alright, here is the temple. Could I actually, in fact, do the inside of the temple as my boss arena? That might make things easier. Are you kidding me? Okay, so no, I can't. Alright. So we'll just have to do it this way. I'll have to come back here tomorrow. Once the sun rises. Okay. It's really dark. So I'm going to light this up a little bit so you can kind of see at least what I'm doing here. Okay, I really don't need to worry about don't need to make it too crazy long. Multiple floors, of course. This is the only time I need to do this for this area, so... Alright. Nice. And we got this. Cool. One more floor should be fine. Good. I don't really need a huge area to fight Skeltron. I just need an area. Protect me. Good job. Okay, now it's working again. Like I said, I'll need to wait a day anyways. Okay. So, it appears I do have a campfire already up here, which is nice. Because that's good life regeneration. I mean, I can try to fight Skeltron, but I'm probably gonna die because I'm unprepared as hell. Alright. And my battlefield might need to be a bit longer. But let's give it the old college try anyways. Shall we? I think I'm not doing too terrible. Ow, ow. Trying to hit that other hand. There we go. It's one hand down. I do not have much time, so I am not at all confident that I'll be able to kill him. Need you come to me, buddy. Because if it becomes daylight, he will go super aggro on me and kill me in one hit. So I need to kill him quickly. I could have used a laser gun for this, but it's fine. I think because we're on casual mode, we're fine, but that remains to be seen. The later bosses will be much more interesting. Okay. Skeltron is defeated. The curse is lifted. I can now explore. Alright. Everything appears to be back. I have chat on my other computer. Other computer now. So I do apologize about all that weirdness. It's time to actually start exploring the dungeon. Now the dungeon is interesting because it has two things I'm looking for. First off, I want to destroy all the water candles. Second, I need to find as many of these gold keys as possible. The reason why is because the dungeon has chests that can only be opened with those keys. And the other reason as to why I would want to destroy the water candles is because they increase enemy spawn rate by a large amount. So there are like 6 things I'm looking for in this in the dungeon. That is not one of them. I am looking for a special book, which if I find early would be nice, but I'm also looking for an NPC that spawns in here. I am also looking for a shadow key. A tally counter, because that's part of the component for the cell phone, which I do want to try to make. Some bones are always appreciated, but not necessary. Okay. I also want to locate these, because these are massively important. They are biome chests. And I mark them like so. Oh. They have a lot of different types of enemies here, all of which are kind of annoying and sometimes quite painful. Okay. Okay. I need to get rid of these. Oh, I missed one. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Later on, the dungeon actually gets harder. Clothier. Alright. There we go. If I look on my mini-map, that looks like an arrow-ish. There. That looks more like an arrow. Close enough. It's a marker. That's all I care about. Any chests I don't have keys for that I come across, I will either box in a square of light or do an arrow, depending. There's the mechanic. I can now build contraptions. Okay. I have not come across another chest, closed chest, have I? Alright, cool. I'll drop down here for the water candle. Keeping them water candles gone is huge because then you have less enemies to deal with. So while you're hunting for keys, and there's one chest, finally. Okay. While I map out this whole place here. Okay. Whee. Alright, cool. Ow, ow. Okay, cool. Go down here. Nice. Alright, archaic rune. Jump while holding down to slam downward. The slam... Ooh, that's cool. That's new. There's a shadow key. That's one thing I was looking for, the lucky cobalt. Don't need the suspicious looking eye. But beyond that... Ow, 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 ow. Okay, I need to keep the book. Alright, cool. That a mimic? What the heck? I need to come back around to that. Getting sandwiched. There we go. Okay. Then we go like these. Ow. Okay. Perfect. Usually those slimes have gold keys in them. There we go. Nothing that I was looking for in this one. That is perfectly fine. There is another gold key up here. Alright, let's see. Get rid of gel, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Get rid of the chest. I'm just picking them up so they don't alert anything. Ooh. This is another thing that I was looking for. The alchemy station. Oh, it's a crafting table. It's an alchemy crafting table? I'm guessing for potions. They changed how that worked. Usually it's not an item that you like get in to craft. It's just something that's there that you have on you. Alright. Shadow key is important because when we go to Hell, which is a literal location in the game. Oh, whoops. There we go. There's a water gem, or a water candle. Oh yeah. These guys take away your ability to fight if they touch you. Extremely annoying, but it's all fine. They're easy enough to kill. Mace don't really care about, but still. Nice pickup nonetheless. Uh-oh. There we go. You biznatch. There we go. It's a wee bit of a close call. There are secret rooms hidden everywhere. Sweet. That is a hollowed chest. One more. I need to get rid of this candle first and foremost. I am being interrupted, and I am not a fan of these interruptions, good sirs. So would you kindly leave me alone while I make my art? Okay. There. Oh my gosh, would you kindly leave me alone? I am trying to do something here, and you are getting in my way. And that is most unkind of you. That is not an arrow. That is an amalgamation of a contraption that was meant to be an arrow. See if I can't make this work here. Uh-huh. Okay. It's fine, I'm good here. And down here. Ah. Alright, cool. Now then. There we go. That's an arrow-ish. There's a tally counter. Alright, cream soda. Cool. Would you all leave me the fuck alone? There is no candle. Why are there so many assholes? Like, Jesus criminy. You'd expect there to be one, but there's not. Oh, great. Am I gonna die because these guys just won't leave me the frick alone for 5 seconds? Gold key is always nice. Okay. Moving on. I'm just gonna run from this. Okay. There we go. Okay. Alright. Oh my god. You are getting on my nerves. There we go. Okay. Come and get you some. Thought so. Okay. You freaking done yet with the monster swarm? No? Okay. Thought I'd ask. Like I said, you'd think with all these monsters that there would freaking be some kind of candle around, but there's not. Alright, cool. I am looking for none of this. I don't need those. I really don't need those. Kind of don't need the bones, but I'm keeping them. There's plenty of candles here, so that's fine. Alright, cool. Mana potion. Okay, we're good. Onward to the next spot here. Okay. There is obviously some kind of pit here. It leads to doom and disaster and despair. Cool. Secrets abound. is a candle around here. So I need to be quick. Valor. Okay. Gravity potion is always appreciated. Okay. Oh, there's an altar just sitting in here. That's really interesting. Alright, there is a blue candle. Sweet. There's another blue candle, I know that. Alright. Oh, alright, cool. If I want a blue candle for a farming spot, I will just go ahead and make one later. For now, you are really getting on my nerves while I am trying to manage my inventory. Because that's the name of the game, is Inventory Management Simulator. I'm just trying to clear out inventory space at this present moment. Okay, there we go. I do see that there is a candle around here. Where might said candle be? Alright. I mean... There we go. Get rid of the excessive swarm of enemies. Now, while it is still a large sum, it is not as excessive. Alright. Okay, so that's just a secret web down here. Did you get rid of the enchanting table entirely? It appears to be that you did. I know about the alchemist table, but the enchanting table was something different. Or the bewitching station, I mean. Alright. That's where I wanted to be. Still no sign of the book that I am looking for. Alright, cool. There's the Marimuse. Marimuse is an important part. I do believe that's the other thing I came in here for. So I don't necessarily need to look in any chests, if I remember correctly. Otherfall, don't need that. Okay. Platinum. Can I please just have like a minute with no interruptions? That would just be great. Alright, cool. Good talk. There's this one. I do believe I saw an enchanting table somewhere. There it is. So I do believe that's like a 9 out of the 10 things I came in here for. Okay, I need to go around the other way for that. I don't really care about the book. I don't use the spell anyways. I'm just over the annoyance of this dungeon. I'll come back to some other time. Okay, cool. There we go. Handgun. Alright. I think that's actually just about it. Not for the dungeon, there's still a lot more to the dungeon. But in terms of loot that I am specifically searching for. Alright. Let's see. I can come down here. Oh. Alright. Ow, 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 ow. I can't break that. Alright, cool. There we go. Where is the newest slime? Nurse, you get a slime with a top hat. 'Cause I like you. Alright, cool. Now then, 23, 31. This one is better. Can it actually be upgraded? No. Traveling merchant. Goody. I don't want any enemies to get in, so... Shop. Code 1. Katana. No helmet. Not interested in any of these. Alright, cool. It's not as if they could actually get into my base, but it's still fine. Alright. Now then. I think I was doing the water leaf. Let me check real quick here. I hadn't gotten the ash yet, so... Moon glow. Okay. Do I have any more moon glow seeds? No. Okay. Cool beans. Day bloom, blink root, moon glow. Water leaf. I don't have any water leaf plants. Oh, no. Shiverthorn is the missing one. Alright. Alright, cool. I do believe I have everything I need from the Sky Islands as well. So, we are looking pretty snazzy, not gonna lie. Okay. So, there's that. And that from... Okay, yeah. That's for something else entirely. But that's perfectly fine by me. Alright, Aqua Scepter. I'm eventually gonna move this little section out entirely. I'm still gonna have this, like, spot here, so it's blocked off. But... Alright. Bones. Maramuse comes down here. Hive. Handgun. Magic missile. Morning star. Don't care if it's broken. Alchemy table is important. That will go in my new home. So for now it goes in here as well. Alright. I think, by Jove, I've done it. Alright, cool. So I can fight the bee as much as I want. I can throw these keys in here. They're specifically for the dungeon, so they don't really work anywhere else. Iron. There we go. You know what? That's a super important one. We'll just bring that bad boy over here. Grab these. We'll move them into this chest as well for now. Because I'm about to make a home. I'll do that off stream now. But for now... I know I can do some stuff here. I don't know what this does, so I'll have to check it out. Is that it? I do believe. Alright. What do we have here? I can do the obsidian shield. What does that take? Oh, it takes one skull. I can make one more obsidian skull. So let's go ahead and do that. because I think I need it. But anyways, now I get knockback immunity and, which is huge. Amazon, crown, bee graves, a chest lock. Lock my stuff up if I wanted, but I don't really care to. So it appears I don't have anything for that. Okay. I know I am missing 2 swords. I'm missing the fire one and the... Actually, I think that's everything. I need the fire sword and... That might be for the zenith, yeah. Okay. So... I know the copper short sword is for the zenith. So we'll do that. Drop this in a random open chest here for now. Okay. Alright, cool. Let me see. What am I missing for Night Edge? Blade of Grass I have. I'm just missing the Fire Sword. So, Fire Sword and I get Night Edge, which is literally the next thing I'm going to be doing. After I farm the bee. Now then, let's see. I know the metal detector is something that's annoying to get. I need the lifeform analyzer, which you can only get. So, I'm 1 away from that. What does this require? Okay, that requires other stuff entirely. Same with that. Yeah, medical bandage. Which I forget how to get. And DPS requires the stopwatch, which I do believe I have. And the metal detector. I'm getting there. I am definitely getting there in terms of my stuff. Let's see, stopwatch. Do I have a stopwatch? Could have sworn I picked one up. Might be on another character, though. It might have been on the other server. Would not surprise me. Yep. Alright. Can I actually make a bandage out of silk? I think I remember being able to do something like that. Survey says no. Maybe tattered cloth. I can make a present. But that's really late game stuff. I do like how you don't need pumpkins. I was hoping to make a bandage, but you can't. Unless I'm just missing the recipe. Alright. Alright. Good. Now then. The first hour being a absolute disaster of a mess fest. Let's see. I do not need the GPS anymore. Oh, okay. Yeah. Hard stun counterweight. Or hard strung counterweight. I need the ice area for the frost boots, right? I have the horseshoe, so that's done. But I can actually make that into something else. That might be new. Okay. Crafting. Let's see. Oh yeah, you can. You just need a bunch of different types of balloons. Any blizzard, any cloud, any yellow. Any sandstorm, any cloud, any white. I don't know how to get specific balloons. I guess they're just random. This, yep, it takes the ice skates. Alright. So what does this make? Oh, the Ankh shield, right. Which is super also important. Alright. I could actually make it to hell through the thing. So I think I'll do that. I'll do two birds in one with one stone. Okay, cool. Oh, whoops. Traveling merchant departed. I am not going into hard mode just yet. There's still tons of stuff I have to do. First, I want to build my farm. Second, I want to build my actual place of residence. Okay. Where is the temple? I remember finding it. Is it over here? Oh, there it is. I also need to dig straight down from the temple. So it's actually near the top, which is nice. It's not often you see that. Jellyfish necklace, maybe? Nope. I'm eventually gonna have to farm for fishes, sharks, to try and get the scuba gear. I don't have the lifeform analyzer, otherwise I would go hunting for the nymph. But I think it's only in hard mode that she drops what I'm looking for. So, a little bit out of luck on that. Okay. The bewitching table is also really nice. I want to make sure I pick that up with me wherever I go, because I do not believe you can make another one. Alright, cool. Fantastic. Okay. Yeah. It's great not having to worry about fall damage. Moonglow. Nice. More moonglow seeds. Alright, cool. Let's farm the queen bee, shall we? Oh, I don't have a campfire. That's not exactly terrible. I do have regen items, so that's nice. Okay. I can't make one. Oh, yes I can. Oh! Turns out I did have one. It's right here. What the hell? Okay. I'm getting my butt kicked for no reason. I literally sat still and dodged like most of that. Okay. I'll give it like 2 or so tries and then I'll make my way to hell. Alright, there we go. Oh, I also forgot to put on my best armor. Let me do that real quick. There we go. I accidentally hit? Okay, yeah. It's just mining increase. That's fine. That'll keep me nice and healthy. I don't believe the queen bee is armored. Ow. This fight is giving me a lot more trouble than the first time around. There we go. I would say I'm learning the patterns, but I know the patterns. I could, like, hollow this out and make this a heck of a lot easier, but I don't feel like doing that. Defeated. Alright, let's see. I'll take the honey. That's nice, actually. Don't care about that. Don't care about this. Do not care about that. Do not care about this. One thing I do care about is setting this down. Because that gives me an extra minion. Alright, cool. This is gonna go much faster. two bees going around, it's going to be much faster than if it was just one. Oh, I thought he had waited long enough, but no, it's fine. Oh, should have went the other way. Yeah, there we go. See, this is already much faster. Oh. Didn't think you'd just run straight into me like that. It's fine. There we go. I just tank the hit for some damage here. I can pretty much tank the queen bee. Not gonna lie. For the most part. Like I said. This fight's gonna go much better than the first time. There we go. Beekeeper, I do believe I already have. Don't care about any of that. Alright. We'll give it one more try. I wish you'd settle in over above. There we go. Now you miss a lot more. Take a dip in here. Do I have all my stuff on? Yes. Good. There we go. Eventually once I get the night edge, I'll be able to shred the queen without a second thought. Okay, since you're moving around a lot, instead of just settling overhead like usual. Okay, well that works. No bee mount? Man, really does not want to give me the bee mount, does it? Alright. I think I've demonstrated fighting the bee enough. To a point where I can literally just tank it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and move on. Alright, cool, cool. Before I leave, though, I do want to get that table. That is the one thing that I take with me wherever I go. The table is super important because they are uncraftable. So I want them at my side at all times. Alright, cool. Now I can freely leave. I'll come back on my own time and get the B mount to show it off, but for now, away! Okay. Alright. I can kind of just do one of these. There we go. Don't really need anything from here anymore. So we're good in that regard. I mean, houses are always nice. Alright, cool. Wrong way. There we go. Give me some heals. There we go. Alright, let's see. Is there a way around? Nope. Okay. So digging straight down it is. I am approaching the final depth. There it is. I don't know if that can cut through walls. I do know there was one. No, okay. Alright, cool. Uh-oh. Okay, we're fine here. We are fine here. Alright. There are two things I really want to be careful of. The first, I am turning off my hornets. Why? Because they are actually dangerous. You will see why later. Oh, nice. Alright. Alright, cool. Remember correctly, there was a couple of things that can spawn here that are really nasty. Let's hope none of them spawn for at least a minute. While I sort out this inventory. I have the mimic. Alright, cool. The first and most important thing I want to get from here is the Hellforge. That will allow me to make the next material and onward, actually. I don't know if it's the final upgrade. I don't remember. I know that there's Adamantium Forge, which I'm not going to really get into, but... Alright. Flame Leash, Invisibility Potion, Obsidian Skin Potion, that's going to be nice. Okay. The thing that makes this area so dangerous is the fact that every time you mine a hellstone, lava appears from it. Oh, weapon stack. Nice. So, while you're mining, be very mindful of where you're mining and where you're dumping your lava. Because that can be a very bad situation if you allow it to be. Go. Ow. As you can see, lava hurts really bad. I know that you're thinking, no crap, Sherlock, but this game, the lava's particularly nasty. So what I like to do is go room by room and drain the lava. There's the guy that can go through walls. So long as I do not touch the lava, I am fine. So long as I give the lava a pathway to travel, I am also fine. Really? Perfect. No, I might actually be able to drain all this and then, host the lava that comes from it. It's slowly filling. It's actually not that much, considering. Hello, Zentharos. What you missed is, lots of tech issues, lots of annoyances. Did a little bit of bee farming. Did the slime rain, and that's pretty much it. Not gonna lie, a little bit annoyed because of all the tech issues, but overall, pretty good. Alright, cool. Managed to do that. And I still do have plenty of room. Not what I wanted. There we go. I have a, oh, nice. I have been playing Power World again because of our mutual friend. Oh wait, no, I don't know if you know him. Sorry, my brain skipped a beat there. There's a guy named Shadow Kitsune that, I am just drawing a blank on who knows who. So if you do know him, please tell me, and I apologize. I am really bad with names, people. Yeah, okay. Well, he got me back into Power World. So I've kind of now obsessed with Power World again. I had escaped it for so long. Yeah, I wasn't sure. My brain is kind of not quite 100% working today. So I do apologize about that. But yeah, he got me back into Power World because we were talking about the new update that how we were all wanting to play the new update and all that stuff for Power World when it finally comes out. How we're all super excited for it. And then he talked about wishing he could turn a single player into multiplayer. So he could, so I could help him build his base. And then one thing led to another. Next thing you know, I'm doing a base tour. And then one more thing leads to another, and I'm playing it again. I mean, you know how it goes. Let all that drain out. I've actually gotten a pretty decent amount of Hellstone already. Today's been very productive despite any earlier inconveniences. Oh, well, I'm dead. Oh, no, I'm not. Okay. I thought for sure I was dead. It wouldn't have mattered if I died anyways. It's not like this is a hardcore world or something. It still would have been annoying to schluck all the way back here. Are you kidding me? That hurt. Now I'm probably toast. Nah, we're good here. I will throw down a campfire though, just for the healing effects. Alright, cool. We're cool. We're cool. We're not horribly dying. Yeah, I'm not getting into hard mode this stream, even though technically I definitely could. I just need to mine enough hellstone. I still want to set up my farm. I still want to do a few other things as well. Oh, yeah, this guy, I forgot about him. There he is. Goodbye, good sir. Alright. Thankfully, I have the item that prevents me from dying while standing on hot blocks. I'll go ahead and do that. And I'll do this. Yeah. Cool. Alright, farmed all of that. Can't get to that. Oh, I mean I could. You know what? Screw it. I have obsidian skin. I am invulnerable to lava. See, is there anything worthwhile down here? No. I mean... there is and there isn't. Hellstone is always very, very valuable. So... I suppose... I do have plenty of time. There we go. Now I can start draining from the top down. I do want Demon Sight though. That's a very, very nice spell. Okay. Need to bring like calming candles with me. I don't know if I fought in Pinky yet or not. Okay, I still should be more than good here. Alright, cool. Now we just bust this open. By the way, how do you like my hellstone mining strategy? Do you do this or do you do something completely different? I would think that most people would do this. Go. Okay. I have 4 minutes. Sweet. I'm gonna do that. And I'm also gonna do this. I want to drain that. Minutes. I can afford to grab this. And also do that. Sweet. That's fine. My method doesn't require me to have any potions, though. That's kind of why I like it. It's not the most optimal, but, you know, Who says I cared about being optimal? I mean, if you've seen any of my playthrough, you'll know I'm like the most unoptimal person. Okay. There we go. I did see this, and I don't know what that does, but we'll find out. Okay, cool. Once I get to about... move back a little bit, just so I can let the lava pool out. Once I get to about 200, that'll be a good first trip. Maybe 300. I mean, there's a Health Forge right there. I just don't have any frickin'... Oh, yeah. I forgot. I actually forgot I had that potion, and I'm like, wait a minute. Why ain't I taking damage? Or I was taking damage, I'm like, oh yeah, well, I can just tank this, but I forgot it's literal hellstone. I shouldn't have been able to, and the reason I was able to is because I had the potion. Hooray! Alright, cool. So I'm slowly filling up this entire area. Thoroughly explored the dungeon. I didn't get as far as I would have liked, but I did get everything I wanted from it. I got the Muramuse. I got the one enchanting table, one alchemist table. I got the shield, the tally counter. I think that was literally everything I wanted from it. I wasn't seeing anything new, per se. A couple of new enemy types that were kind of annoying to deal with. But beyond that, I just hate how spammy the dungeon gets. Sometimes it's like they give you way too many enemies, even if you have no water things around. And it's just super annoying. Oh, for half a second I thought I got hit by fire. I'm like, wait a minute. I should have eliminated that problem. Okay. There we go. Oh. There we go. Yeah, I'll go to 300. It doesn't seem like 300 is that far off. Ah. I got clipped by it. That's unfortunate. Okay. There we go. On to the next vein. Anything I can reasonably flood? Over here I can. Ooh. Excuse me. Yeah. Over here I can flood just fine. Don't know how well this is actually going to work. Okay. Ouch. Okay. There we go. A little bit more room. Last thing I want is to get caught up in that. I can kind of go over. Not have any real risks at the moment. Wait until it stops a-pouring. Plus that. There we go. There we go. Now I can be up top here. Now I just wait for the hellstone to finish draining, or the lava to finish draining. I think 300 will be a fine first trip. Should get me the armor, the sword, and maybe the summon if I have enough. But I don't recall exactly how much I need. So first I do that. There we go. Then I drain this whole segment. 300 will be my stopping point. So probably this last patch here. If I were a wagering man. Do it this way. Ouch. As careful as I am, sometimes it's not enough. Okay. There we go. Drain this. Little patch there. 307. I said this last patch here. Alright, cool. Now then, slap down the forge. 57. I can make 57 bars, which is fine. Let's see. These take 20? Yeah, okay. I want to get the sword first. And the staff. And the pickaxe, of course. It's still better no matter what. But it's all good. Alright. Grab all of this. There we go. Where is the Knight's Edge? I must be missing something I'm not seeing. Okay, so I do have 2 beekeepers. I don't need that. I'll empty out my inventory first and foremost. 14, 20, yeah. Absolutely better. Dark Lance. Alright. Time to do some good old inventory management simulator. Moon glow seeds. Where'd they go? Okay, there they are. There we go. Come over here. Shadow key. Chest. Summon a baby imp. Why not? Dark lance. Arrow. Obsidian brick. Hellstone. I'm gonna keep that on me. Really don't need stone. So I'll go ahead and throw that in here. And then, got worms. Don't care about any of that. There we go. Potions. I know my stuff is highly unorganized, but this is kind of a temporary dwelling situation. It's a thing where I intend to move eventually a little bit further away, so my guys won't get killed when I spawn in bosses and stuff. Okay. Let's see, obsidian brick. I do have ash now, so I can do that, but I don't really care at the moment. Alright, keep those, throw those in here. Alright. Now then, what am I missing for the Knight's Edge? Could have swore I had everything required. Crafting. Yes, I do. I have the Muramusa. Ah, Crimson Altar. That's why. Okay, cool. That's an easy fix. Look at my pal! Whee! I'm just gonna dig straight down in the desert when I get back from hunting down a altar. Which shouldn't take too terribly long, because I know exactly where I need to go. Best pre-hard mode sword coming up. Then I'll fight the bee again one more time. Just to kind of show off the difference in power and sword. Okay, that's my sword. Alright, cool. Also... So that's done. Whoever told you I was an organized individual, they lied. Okay. There we go. More than almost 20%, 20 more damage. That's the word I was looking for. Ooh. Some of my stuff might be ready to harvest. I do want to move one more thing out of a chest if I can find it. Where might that be? There it is. Alright. Auto plants all the seeds that I harvest, which is nice. And look at that. Farm is up and running. Excuse me. There we go. Moon glow, moon glow. Okay. Ah, one short. Oh well. Farm is up and running. Okay. There we go. Glow. Deathweed. Sweet. Now I will put this back, but I will put this in here instead. That's a future use kind of thing. This is what I'm going to use for the wall. When it's time. Alright, cool. Now that I have money as well, I also need to make more houses. Shameful, sluggish, bulky, dangerous, broken, nasty, sluggish, dull, shameful, massive. I need more money. One final thing I want to do. Make 2 of those. Alright. Okay, Mr. Rabbit. It's time to hunt the queen. Oh, actually, no. We're good here. There we go. I was gonna hunt the desert, but I need money, so I'm gonna fight the queen. Honestly, I think that's the better option to make money. Farm a boss that you already have boss materials for. Oh, excuse me. There we go. Oh yeah, I forgot about. Look at that. That's sick, isn't it? I love the Night Edge's movement. Didn't actually used to do that. It used to be just a normal swing. They really made it useful. Especially for bosses. May not fire anything, but it's got range to it. Uh-oh. There we go. I'm just looking for the queen. Alright. Oh, I'm still bewitched. Okay, that's good. So I just need to spawn back in my minion. Okay. I just want to stack a little bit more health on top of the already insane amount of health I have. There we go. And then do that, and then do that. And look at how quickly I'm shredding the boss now. Okay, there we go. Still no sign of the bee mount. Not gonna lie, that's very annoying. Go. Look how quickly I'm shredding him now. And destroyed. Beekeeper again. Mask. Wow, they just do not want to give me what I want. I guess they made the bee queen drop rarer or something. I'm not complaining, this is also really solid money. I'm probably just very, very unlucky. You know what, I'll keep all this stuff and I'll sell it. Screw it. More money. Oh, I also don't have my full armor on. That could be why I'm taking so much damage. Whew. Okay. In I go. That's actually huge. Hopefully it doesn't die out of bounds. That would suck for me. Only 6 more tries. Okay. No traveling merchant yet. I was gonna do this off stream, but I decided, since I really don't have any other goals right at the present moment, like maybe more ice exploration, but beyond that, not really any goals. Might as well, you know? Make more later. Stay up at the... Yeah, stay there. Beautiful. Got you more than halfway down on your first session here. Just keep staying like that. Yeah, beautiful. Thanks for being so cooperative. You know what? I'll drink this coffee just to make myself even stronger. 10 minutes. Okay, you're being a little bit of a stingy person here. Just how rare is this drop now? It's probably much rarer because of how useful it is. I don't know if it was like this in the vanilla, but I seem to have gotten it like my first or second try when I was playing modded. So, I'm just used to those odds, I guess. Honey goggles. There it is. Sweet. I can come back later. But now I can come down here. Shop. I can sell all of these wonderful items. And make a butt ton of cash. Now let me show you why I wanted this mount so much. Oh wait, did they improve the beam out? I think they did. So now I can make a house in the air. I might just make my house on the ground, dig through into that cave. I think that's a better option, honestly. Is to make my house right here, make it as big as I want on the ground, and then have like actually no, I always go air. So I'm going air. But yeah, so the B mount is really powerful when it comes to movement. Actually, I want to see just how powerful. I want to see how far from my base I can get. Pretty good distance away. Especially if we pretend. Let's say since... we'll do that. Say I ran out of stamina, so how far will this take me? Not an exact measurement, mind you. To the desert. That's pretty far away, actually. That's crazy. Okay. Time to hit up the desert. I will put this on. Okay. Oh, I thought that was a sand or something. There's a golfer. Golfer doesn't have a house, though. Which is something I will work on off-stream. If I get another goblin invasion or whatever, I won't bother waiting. I'll just do it. Because it's not like I'll get anything new or rare. If I do, I'll just show it off at the start of the next stream. I am looking for a house in the desert. I could have brought some Spelunker potions. Oh, that's a trap. That's a pretty nasty trap, actually. There's a minecart. Usually that leads to a house. There's an altar. Okay, that leads out of the desert. Don't want that. I want to go deeper into the desert. Let's check out down here real quick. Alright. Yep. I am about to die, so I will drink that. There we go. Perfect. Dig over here, because there was something over here. Okay, nothing. Nothing of note, at least. Not really seeing anything. Oh, I'm about to die. Well, that's just embarrassing. And I found a chest, too. That's embarrassing. Well, time to go back. I am not invincible, even though I pretend to be. Okay. That was just me getting careless. What? Did I just run over the entrance somehow? I think I did. Alright, cool. Excuse me, sir. There we go. Really? Okay. I gotta be more careful. Okay. 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 There is a chest all the way. Ow. Okay. Yes. I will go and get my gold back as well. There we go. Alright. Ah, there's the chest. I was looking for it. Desert boots. Really? Go. Time to do some pest control. Pathway down. Let's see. There's 2 pathways over. Alright, cool. Hunter potion. Rid of recall. Don't need lesser. Sand blocks I'll keep. I'll keep all the blocks. Don't need those right at the moment. I can farm them easily enough. Don't need any of this whatsoever. There we go. We'll start by going straight down. And straight over and up. Oh! That could have been just a wee bit bad. Another potion. We should be good to go. I'm just like tearing through this place looking for anything of interest. So far, not found much. But I will say one thing. Coming back here with a metal detector or a something of the like, maybe a whole different story. So far, I am highly unimpressed with this area in terms of loot. Then again, not really unexpected considering this particular thing has given me so many different varying problems throughout my entire playthrough. So. Okay, so I've been through here already. Yep. I had a feeling that was about to happen, even though I didn't do anything to stop it. Banana split. So some kind of light over here. Ah. Where are all the goodies, man? Ah. Another boot? Really? Come on. That's such a letdown. Don't... that's such a letdown, man. I was hoping for cool loot. Not a bunch of shit I've already gotten before. I mean, I'll see what the desert boots turn into, but how much you want to bet it's just going to be another version of the running thing? I mean, I tore through that place. Let's be honest. Let's be real. Actually, let's do this first. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Yep. Spectral boots. Lame. Oh well. Godly. I'll take it. May not be the best one. I'm not entirely sure. It might be demonic that's the best for the dark edge. But... alright, do I have any Spelunker potions? I don't think I do. Nope. Might be time. Alright. I can't stand it anymore. I can't stand it no more. Okay. I do kind of want it to be over the cave. Let's see. How high? Okay, I can go much higher than that. I kind of don't want to see the ground. That is my intention here. There we go. That's perfectly fine. Alright, cool. I think that's a good distance up. And not necessarily a good distance away. But my battlefield will be. This is just going to be where my house is. As of right now, I will be actually removing this and just cutting a straight pathway down. So, actually... there we go. Perfect. Right into my fishing spot. Love to see it. Alright, cool. I can build this up just a tad bit more. Let's see. I can still technically reach it. Oh, actually, can I? I have to go one down. Oh, no. I'm good. So, about right there. Okay. That's right. Protect me. My little imp friend. Oh. Am I offline? Or was that just my computer being dumb? No, my computer being dumb. Okay. I should have expected as much. Okay. So now I'm building my house in the sky, so whenever any random events like a pirate attack happens, one, they're less likely to attack my house, and two, they're most likely going to be on the ground, which is absolutely fantastic for me. Alright. I think if I do that, let's see here, hold on. Yeah. Alright. Doesn't need to be pretty, it just needs to be functional and actually work. So, let's grab all of this. I'll keep that in there for just a minute. And a couple of chests. For now. Oh, nice. There we go. I can easily reach it. Okay. So then, right now I'm just gonna slap this all down. There's a couple more, so it needs to go out just a little bit more. I want this to be a one and done kind of thing. There we go. There. There's also the crafting table itself. Alright, cool. Now then. Specialty stuff will have the specialty blocks. So, all the honey stuff will be in one chest. But do I want to do that? That's the better question. For now, this is kind of preemptive expansion. Okay. I know I have plenty of these, but I still want to do something like this. Alright. This will be for my chests for right now. I actually might do. Is what I might do something like this. Actually. Yeah, okay. That works. And come over here. Make a door. Into my room. Okay. I can always expand up if I need to. Okay. There we go. Tinker's workshop can be put up here. Because this is just where my gear... Do I need to expand it? Yeah, kinda. Where is my wood? Okay, there it is. Okay, yeah. There. I'm just trying to get my measure here. It looks ugly, but it functions. It does what I want it to. I know there's more crafting machines, but it don't matter to me. Okay. Oh, like the keg right there. I will actually make the keg just so I have it in my inventory. Where is it? Oh, the sawmill. Okay. Nice. Okay, cool. Like, I'll move these into their own separate, like, little areas. Because I'm not going to use these, but I still want them. But it's all good. Door. There we go. And off stream, I will make more housing for my NPCs. For now, this is going to be my new home. And then we do this. Get some trees growing back. There we go. Nice. Eventually I'm going to make the Dark Void storage unit. And that'll be under here. Just a little bit. Yeah. So far it's not looking bad. Now I just need to transfer everything. I'll break this chest. Slap it down here. And I will literally deposit everything here. And I do mean literally everything. I might keep my sword. Alright, stuff everything in here and then sort it out as I go. So. Okay. Okay. I can work on this at another point in date. Right now, I just want all of these. Nice. Conveyor belt, not really. Okay. I'm going to sort. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. I can make some peace candles, which is nice. There we go. There's more. These aren't technically blocks. These can be placed Maybe I should make it placeables. Again, there's a lot of placeables. Like that. I wouldn't consider that a block. I don't know. All I do know is this is the first official chest renamed. Walls. Blocks. Oh. And that will do it for the stream. I will be working on this off stream. This is kind of just my first house. Eventually I'm going to split up the machines and the materials. So basically I'm going to have like a potion room. It's not going to be very big. It's just going to be like the machine, maybe a chair and a bottle. Stuff like that. I'm going to have a sewing room, which will be these. There will be small, like, rooms of machines. Like, the most important is the forge. And that will be this one, this one, this one, and this one. And I think this one. Like, I'm going to do things like that. I'm going to break them up into smaller rooms. But for now, this is pretty much what I've got. Actually, what I can do before I go, but I would like to thank you all for watching. If you like what you saw, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and ring that notification bell to be notified when I go when I post my next YouTube video. And if you like what you saw and want to catch me live, come on over to Twitch. Actually, I think that one's better off this way because there's going to be multiple blocks. So I'll just go ahead and preemptive name this one blocks / walls. There we go. Blocks and walls and blocks. There we go. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. And if you want to catch me live, come on over to twitch.tv/onedamngamer, Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. EST. And that's where I'll be. I will see you all Monday for TCG Card Shop Sim. We'll talk about my weekend and every event that happened after we played Monday's chill game. So, yeah. Kind of a last week recap. Hope to see you there. Have a great day. Bye-bye.